hello, and welcome to Season Sisters. I'm Autumn,
I'm Summer.
and today we're going to be covering Thousand Pound Sisters, Season 8, Episode 3, Tinture
Ugh.
Tantrums.
Oh, is that
Ugh.
what you decided to name it?
No, that's the name of the actual.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was hoping
that's
you'd
the
say
actual
something
title.
terrible. Okay.
Yeah, no, I have a lot of options for what I'm going to call our episode right now.
Tammy
I'm not
sucks.
sure. Yeah, I'm thinking, that's the nicest one I could probably think of.
Yeah.
But can you see the summary to read it?
No.
You can't? I put it in the chat.
It says your messages will appear here. We do this every day.
Every week we do this. You should be able to see it.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Tinture Tantrums. Amy and Brian go ghost hunting. Chris hosts a barbecue to celebrate Brittany's weight loss, but it quickly overshadowed by Amy's maid of honor reveal. Tammy tries to repair her bond with Amy, but things take another unexpected turn. I don't. This is such a
I
tame way
debate
to
that
say
she tried
all
to
this.
do anything with Amy to repair anything.
I think she tried in the worst way possible.
Man, if you are sensitive to language, I would not listen to this. I'm livid. I'm so livid.
I watched it this morning 3 times, and then I called Audie on my break at work, and she was still 4 minutes out from finishing it, and she was like, "I'm so mad." I was like, "Okay, it's not gonna get better."
Like, I'm like irrationally mad. I'm mad at everyone. I'm just like so furious at Tammy.
This was a good episode for like riling you up, but it was not like a relaxing, "Oh, I love everybody." It's like, "No, I hate everybody."
No. Like every single scene with Tammy, she pisses me off.
Yeah.
Every single one. And it gets worse and worse as we go.
Yeah, so y'all strap in. This will not be a short happy.
No, it's not going to be short. I have so much to say.
So much.
So, we have nothing for mullet time. Basically just, give us a follow, like the podcast if you like it, leave us a comment if you feel like it.
Oh, we did get comments this weekend.
We did. All from Misty.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, Misty.
She says that she's listening.
Yeah. But, okay, do you have anything else for mullet time? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's hit it.
All right, so let's just run through the light stuff. So we start with Amy and Brian going to a dance class, and then the producer asks if Amy's planning like a dirty dancing moment for the wedding. And then she says, like, "No, I ride that boy enough."
No, it's so cringe. I was like, ugh.
Did she know what scene from Dirty Dancing we're talking about?
She talks, I feel like during the dance scene, Amy talks a lot about having sex with Brian. It's like, okay, all right.
They seem really happy. Honestly, this dance section warmed me up to Brian a little bit more.
I will agree. I feel like this episode made me be like, okay, Brian maybe is not the creep I thought he was, because he seems very into her. They seem into each other. Yeah.
And he made like jokes off of what she said, but not deprecating
not in a mean way.
Jokes.
Yeah,
yes.
Not like you're so dumb. He was just like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah.
I guess.
So I liked him a lot more. But then they get in like a circle and they do like an icebreaker dance moment, which who likes icebreakers? If no one in the world likes an icebreaker.
Yeah.
I hate
They don't even make that gum anymore.
Do they not?
I don't know. Do they? Let us know.
I don't know. But yeah.
Audie is not a gum person.
I'm not a gum person. And then Brian busts out a break dance, which was pretty good. I was impressed.
That he did in the early 80s, which is hilarious. I was like, oh my God, this man's old.
Yeah. How old is he? He's like, I think.
He's got to be older than me, because early 80s, I would have been playing with Barbies, not breakdancing.
Early 80s, you were born. Like, literally.
Yeah.
You would have been, yeah.
So
he had to have been born in the 70s, so he's got to be over 10 years older than Amy, which is fine, but like.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he does I liked this moment because he says that if he had known breakdancing was going to become an Olympic sport, he would have stuck with it. And then he goes, who could have seen that coming?
No, I do think we get more Brian's personality.
And I liked it.
I did too. I like Amy being like, "Oh, he never done out those breakdancing moves in front of me." But at
And,
least we
like,
know
did
his
you
hips work.
Yeah, I did see I rewatched the moment because I wanted to see Amy's reaction to the breakdancing, and she
Mhm.
like, the smile is just so genuine
Yeah.
watching him do that. I actually really liked it. And then she says she has no rhythm, but she does, like, a "Ole, ole, ole"
Yeah. Very
thing.
Shakira. Yeah.
Yeah, very Shakira. And then she says that she can do the splits, but she's not a sing oh, no, she is a singer,
Mhm. Yeah. She's
but,
a
like
singer, and she has
yeah,
a move, and the splits aren't a
she has
move.
one
It's like,
move.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she plans on having karaoke at the wedding. So,
Yeah.
okay. And then they honestly seem like they're having a great time. And then she says, "At first, we were two ships sailing in the night. And then in the end, we became the Titanic." And so
Yeah.
Brian's just like,
So
"So
we
we
sank.
sank?" And she's like, "Oh, that was supposed to be romantic. I forgot the Titanic sank."
Yeah, and then she's like, "Oh, that kinda works," which
Oh, that
I
kind of
did
works.
love that he corrects her, but you're right, but it's not like a, "Oh, okay, so we're failing." It was just like a,
Yeah, it wasn't like a,
"Yeah,
"You're so stupid," like everyone else
yeah,
does. It was more just like, "That's funny."
yeah, that's fine." I
Okay.
mean, we did kinda sync. I mean, I break
Yeah.
danced, but you sank. No, it
Yeah.
was
I mean, honestly, I was surprised because she cannot move her hips and her feet at the same time. It was
No,
just
she
not
says
working.
she looks like a football player who needs to go to the bathroom when she
She
dances,
did
and
say
I
that.
was like, "That is a great analogy for just like,
I
I
don't know
can
what I'm
move back
doing.
and forth. I don't know what I'm doing." I was like, she looked like they were having so much fun.
She
They
did.
had a blast. I love the dance class, and they're all just like, "Okay," but you can tell the girl got 0 rhythm, and she's honest about that.
She is very honest about it. And
Yeah.
she wants to basically plan a dance, choreograph a dance for the wedding. And she says it will help her lose weight because she does want to get skin removal. So
Yeah.
I think that's a
Which
good goal. So
I mean, not to get super critical of Amy, but I don't see where she needs to get skin removed. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm really not. I'm just like, girl, you fine. Like what you don't have like that ginormous. I mean, I've never seen her naked clearly. So I don't know what else I'm missing, but
mm,
Amy dresses the most what's the right word?
adorably, body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she dresses with the least amount of clothing out of anyone in the family, and I've never thought, "Ooh, she needs skin removal." So I'm kinda like, "Why
Oh,
do you think you need skin removal? Like,
well, I could see,
you're fine."
like, she has more weight she wants to lose, and she already
Yeah.
does have loose skin on, like, her arms, and she's probably
Yeah,
got like, a belly apron. So, for your
probably.
own confidence, sure.
Yeah,
If you want skin removal, go get it,
yeah.
but
I just
she
don't
does
like
have
the
to
f
lose more weight to get it.
I felt at that moment, I was like, "Please don't tell me you're just getting skin removal because your sister got skin removal, because that's not a reason."
No, I honestly I think that this has nothing to do with Tammy. I think she's
Okay.
just like, I would feel better and more confident if I didn't have bat wings under my arms
I
and
don't
this
know if
belly apron.
I don't know. I mean, I know this woman will never listen to our podcast, but Amy, I don't know if the world can handle you with more confidence. Like that girl gonna be naked and wearing pasties to Walmart. I don't know if we're ready for that.
Though, that would be fun.
I'm just
That would
saying.
be fun. And then she does give us all the Spanish that she knows, which was
Yeah, which is just
what
kissing.
what is it? Punta pendeja? What is it?
Yeah. And then they
Yeah.
beep one word.
Yeah, what's the word that they beeped?
I have no idea.
Yeah, because the only thing she translates is it means basically asshole bitch or bitch
Yeah.
asshole or something.
Mhm.
So those are pretty much the only Spanish words I know too. So
Also, she says that Amanda taught her that, which is hilarious.
yeah, that sounds like an older sister thing.
She's like,
It
"Well,
really
Amanda
does.
told me." And it's like, yeah, that checks out.
That does check out. That does sound like something your older
Hmm.
sister would teach you.
For sure. Be like,
And
"You want to learn Spanish?"
here are the words. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we go to Finders Keepers Antique Store with Tammy and Andrea. And I
Oh.
did think that Tammy was kind of dressed cute, but
Kinda. Yeah, no, today she looked like she actually put effort in, I guess, because she's on a date. Also, that scene, real quick, going back with Amy, if you've ever seen Dinner for Schmucks, when Steve Carell meets the Swedish guy and says he speaks Swedish, that was what this reminded me of.
oh, I've never seen it.
You've never seen that scene? I'll send you a gift
Okay.
later, but he meets this Swedish guy in a restaurant. And he's like, "Oh, I love your knives and your cheese. And I speak Swedish, and the guy's like, "Oh, do you?" And he starts speaking like the Swedish chef.
Oh, hurdy, herpy,
Yeah.
herby, herpy.
Yeah, and it's just like, that is so bad. And that's what this reminded me of. She's like, "Oh, you're Spanish? This is what I got." And it was like, oh,
This
"Okay,
is what I
well,
have.
maybe leave that in." But yeah, I don't know. I just thought that's what this reminded me of. I was like,
That's
and
funny.
that's one of my favorite guilty pleasure movies.
I've
But
never
yeah,
seen
back to
it.
the
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
yeah,
Um, so they're basically going shopping, trying to figure out what their style is, which I argue
yeah.
is not something you need to figure out. Like,
No,
having been married, you kind of just are, I don't know, at least your house and my house are more eclectic, like
yeah, yeah,
combining both of the
yeah.
things.
I've never been like, "Hey, do you want this for the house?" It's just like, "Oh, okay, well, this
We
is what
have
I
that.
got." Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
exactly.
it felt very less like let's combine and more let's watch Tammy shop.
This is what confused me because Andrea reveals that Tammy is a shopper, which somehow that does not surprise me
No,
at all.
not at all.
Um, but Tammy picks up like a cast iron skillet, a shelf, a sunflower plate, a lamp, two weird like home good pictures that just said stupid stuff on them.
Look like they're from Hobby Lobby.
Yeah,
Like
like it's like
basic white
love
girl, like
lives here
yeah,
kind of stuff. And
live,
then
laugh,
like
love.
a pot with like a gift ribbon things shoved in
Yeah, with
it.
like a blue flower
What was
topiary.
that?
I have no idea, but I saw that too. I was like, "Is that like candy? What are we doing?"
I don't know what
Like,
that was. And then, like, the way I read Andrea's face is she looks like she's being slowly, like, run over.
yeah,
Like, her eyes look like she's just like, "What have I gotten myself into?"
yeah. I don't think she was having fun, and I don't think she got a lot of
Yep.
input because
No.
I did
Uh-uh.
not like this scene because I feel like I'm
Mm-mm.
with you. I've never had a partner that was like, "Let's go shopping for our style," as opposed to just
Yeah.
figure it out. This is what I love.
Yeah. Like, I could never imagine being like, that doesn't match my aesthetic. Who cares?"
But also, we just don't live that life. Like, our mom's not that
We
way, we're
don't.
not that way. Like, we don't have
No.
architectural digest homes where it's like, "This is my
No.
minimalist living room." So,
If I
maybe
like it,
that
I
is
get it. If Kyle likes it, he
mm,
gets it. It is what it
yeah.
is.
I did
So,
love the fact that we're still doing sunflowers, though, because that's what we did in season 1 when we were remember her house had a lot of sunflowers. So,
oh, so she must just like them.
I guess
Okay.
that she's just a country kinda reminds me of a country kitchen kinda thing, like a very
Yeah.
like, not my style at all.
I do like sunflowers, though. They are really pretty.
I like
But
sunflowers. I don't but Andrea said yeah, that looks exactly like the other 16 plates we have at my house.
that you've moved into my apartment.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then she corrected herself, I was like, "Well, our apartment." And then
Yeah.
Tammy's like, "Yeah, but I don't have this one." It's like, mm. Also, who do you think paid for that trip? Because I
Andrea,
couldn't.
100%. Because
You think so?
Andrea says it's hard to say no to Tammy, but Tammy shouldn't need, first off, Tammy doesn't need permission, number one. Number two, it makes me feel like Tammy is making Andrea pay for these things.
Which
Because
that
why
makes me
was
mad.
Andrea so much more resistant if it was
Yeah.
someone else's money?
Yeah, because 'cause it'd be like, "Okay, well, I don't know where you're gonna put that 47 plates, but
It's your money, so you do what you want.
yeah, but if
It
you have to
really,
buy
to
a
me,
storage
felt
shed."
like Andrea's paying.
I felt like this scene is just very they don't have a good chemistry, and I don't know what
No.
happens when the camera's off, and maybe Andrea we talked about last week is maybe just awkward, in front of the camera, she's trying to figure it
Yeah.
out, but they still don't seem like a couple to me. Like
No, they don't. And honestly, Andrea, if you're listening, and Tammy might be fantastic behind closed doors, but you
yeah.
deserve better.
Yeah,
You
for
really
sure,
do. You seem
for
like a
sure.
very nice, genuine person, and
Yeah.
Tammy is a psycho.
She's
Get
a
out before she chews you up and spits you out.
watch this episode. It will ruin her for you. Like she is
Yeah.
yeah, I just and I'm not saying like I want Tammy and Andrew to be happy. It's just they don't seem like a couple. Like I'm more touchy with like Misty who's listening when we go thrifting. I hit her all the time. I touch her all the time. Like
Yeah.
that makes it sound like it's a weird we do have a real
No, it
relationship.
doesn't. I mean,
But
it's not, you guys have been friends for 40 years. It's not
God,
like
shut up. So
40
old.
years.
But no, it's like y'all aren't even I mean, I don't know. There wasn't a lot of compromising. Like,
No.
because I feel like if this was you and I trying to, like, if you and I were moving in together and it was like, we have to agree on this bedspread, there would be conversations of, I don't like the pink. Like, I'm fine with the floral, but not the pink. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there
There would
wasn't
probably
like,
be like, these are my limits of things I don't like. These are my limits of things I don't like. Okay, well then these. And then one
yeah,
of us, honestly, if it's you and me, one of us is just not going to give a shit.
no, it's like,
And then be
it's
like,
a
you pick
freaking
that.
lamp. Yeah, it's fine. I don't
Yeah,
care.
pick
Does it
it. I
light
don't
up?
care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't,
that's
but
it.
it just felt like this isn't a compromise. Like, let's figure out our style. It's just like, let's watch Tammy shop.
Yeah, and get the most like did you I love the clip when she's like, "Oh my gosh, look at this napkin holder." And it's just like
Yeah.
this little bitty like
Yeah. Like
half
wood
wood thing and
thing.
she's like, "That is so cute." And Andrea's looking like, "No, it's not. It
Yeah.
literally isn't."
She looks like she doesn't know what to do. Like, I don't want that.
She's shopping
And
still.
yeah, she's like, I can't even do this talking head right now, people. I am in a store.
Yeah, she just looked like she was like just drowning is how
Yeah.
I saw it.
And then I also thought that Tammy had a little bit of an attitude when Andrea said that she always gets what she wants. And she's like, don't say like I throw Tinture tantrums. It's like, but you do.
But you literally do cuz you're getting super
Spoiler.
defensive right now.
Yeah. Instead of just being like, I don't always get what I want. I let you know, like it's a compromise. But no, you made it sound like you do always get what you want because you're spoiled.
Yeah, I I hate Tammy.
Today is
Anyway,
not for Tammy fans out there. This is not your day.
this is not your day. And if you want to argue with us, leave a comment, but
Yeah,
you're
please let us
wrong,
know.
probably. I
Like
don't agree.
I will say today she looked a lot cuter in the antique store. She looked a lot better.
I
Like I
think that is
loved.
the only kindness I will give her today.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
I'm done now.
yeah. That's it. But yeah, the
Done.
antiquing store was weird. It was like okay, whatever.
Yeah. And then Andrea, asked the question because production makes her of like, how did the escape room go, Tammy? And then Tammy basically is just like, oh, everything's fine. Everything's okay right now. And I'm gonna ask Amy to go to the animal shelter with me. Which I
Yeah.
mean, like, okay, that's fine. But we'll get into it when it comes up.
But also before we get into it, I would never. I work at a school. I would never be like, hey, Audie, do you want to hang out with me at work?
Yeah, that is this your job or not? Because
Yeah.
like, why are you bringing guests to your volunteer first big girl
Yeah.
job?
Yeah. I just don't think that makes sense. Like, it's not like I wouldn't hang out with you at your. I mean, I have. We've talked
You
about me
have.
sitting on the floor in your closet, but
Yeah.
I don't think you were like, "Oh, I miss my sister. Why don't you come up and hang out with me while I work?" That's not hanging out. That's like me eavesdropping on conversations and being like,
Yeah. I mean, like, I guess I could see like, hey, do you want to come pet animals with me? Yeah, I do.
yeah,
You know? But like, that's fine. Like, I get where she's coming from. I want to experience this is something that makes me happy. Maybe it'll help with Amy. That this is the last grace I will give Tammy. I'm done now.
yeah.
Like,
I agree because I think
okay.
she was honestly doing it just because she wanted a ride.
Yeah, oh, but Amy can't drive.
No,
She's
but Brian.
blind.
But when it comes up, Brian is the one who is dressed and ready to go too.
That's
So
true
I
because he
think
was
she
going to give
was
her a ride.
using.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it was all just. I don't know
A
if it's a
ploy.
job. You don't ask. I wouldn't call mom and be like, "Hey, mom, I have to work today. Would you like to come with me to work and hang
She
out?"
would though.
No, she probably would, but
She
that's
would though.
not hanging out. That's and also that's awkward because it's my job.
Yeah, but when you worked at the mall, mom would take you to work if the weather was bad and then stay at the mall all day.
Yeah, it's the mall. There's multiple things to
Yeah.
do.
But anyway, and
I don't
then
know.
in the
Sorry,
talking
just
head, no, in the talking head, Tammy is talking about how she and Amy are drifting apart and that she misses her best friend. Okay. Yeah.
which is sweet. I mean, I think
Mhm.
that was a real moment of,
But
"Oh my
after
god, your
everything she
face."
ends up doing in this episode,
Oh, yeah.
shut up.
No.
You're a
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, no,
Like,
she's a terrible person, but I do think in that moment she was genuinely, "I miss my sister."
then act like it. How about that?
Well, but I'm not gonna play devil's advocate because I can see your face, but my thought is that she is putting herself out there, and, it's hard when you put yourself out there and someone says no, which
Okay.
we're not there yet,
That's not even what
but
happened. So anyway,
okay.
But like
We're gonna fight people.
anyway, so then Amy officially hires Kelly from episode 1 to be her wedding planner. And
Mhm.
Kelly, to her credit, has already been contacting ghost hunters to confirm haunted locations,
Yeah.
which going above and beyond, this woman's amazing.
Yeah. Everyone hire Kelly. I don't know where are they from? Kentucky?
Yeah, from Kentucky, yeah.
But this woman needs business. Like she
She
incredible.
is good at her job because she's just like, "You want a ghost?" And she's at Credo Point Event Center if you're in the area.
Okay.
Anyway, but
I'm plugged
yeah,
there.
so she says basically the next thing that you need to do is find a venue. And so she's already come up with a couple of options that Amy needs to go look at. And
Yeah.
then Amy's working on taxidermy. Um, and then starts
Yeah.
talking about her table plans, which I thought sounded pretty cool.
Yeah. I think the taxidermy was kind of a cool. We see it more later in the other scene, but kind of a cool concept. She's painting
Mhm.
a crab gold because she
Yes.
doesn't want real animals to die, just plastic ones.
Right. Yeah, I thought it was cool because she says that she wants to pay homage to their ancestor, John Clark, who's a sea captain, who I believe you haven't seen this season, but there's a season where they go to England. And I think this is their ancestor who was on the Mayflower potentially. I can't remember.
Okay.
But her table plans are like a nautical table, a table with like dead moths and butterflies, kind of
Yeah.
cool. And then like a bearskin rug table, a mummy table, and then one might have a snow globe.
Yeah.
So
Which,
we kind of ran out of ideas.
but honestly, kind of works because if you're doing a sea captain who it fits with that time period that we've already talked about with the Wuthering Heights,
Mhm.
and it kind of all works because it's a very eclectic. Like these are souvenirs from his travels.
Yeah. It definitely like, what's her name? Like Miss Havisham or
Yeah.
whatever from Great Expectations. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I think it sounds really cool. And then she says, "Still haunted, but less haunted," is her
Yeah.
goal.
Like one
Haunted,
or
but
two
less.
ghosts. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we go to Chris and Brittany's, and this is cute, I think, because Misty apparently bought Chris a bell when he went through
Yeah.
his surgery. And in revenge, Misty bought Brittany like 5 different types of
Yeah.
bells to annoy Chris with, which I honestly just loved that.
Yeah, which
So it's
is
just a
makes
scene
sense.
of like, yeah, Brittany ringing
It's
bells and Chris getting annoyed.
it's a big sister trolling her little brother. Like,
Yeah.
here you go.
Here you go. Like it's like a cowbell, one of like the ding ding bells from like I don't know what to call it, the table bells, I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
And then a
like a
few
service bell.
like
Yeah,
dee 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 ones.
one of the red ones even like the red bell said, "Ring for a kiss" or something.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
I liked it.
and
I thought it was funny.
he's so annoyed. He's like, it's like you about to shove that. I'm like, oh, Chris get
Yeah, he's like, "What does
angry.
he say? If you do it again, I'm gonna shove that up your butt or something like
Yeah,
that."
about to shove
Yeah,
that up your butt. And then
yeah.
she rings it once, and she's like, oh, I just wanted to ring the bell, and he's
I
like,
just wanted to ring
ass.
it. Honestly, I love Brittany. I really do.
Yeah, I
Um,
think she loves annoying him, and that cracks me up.
I think that's their relationship is a very
Yeah,
jovial, kidding
yeah.
relationship, which I like. Um, but then Tammy comes over with a gift for Brittany and brings her a package, which I do think is very nice. I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's not nice. I do think that Brittany doesn't like Tammy
No, which
at all.
to be fair, like anyone who's listening who hasn't watched the show, you have watched, if you've been watching with us, you have watched what I've watched. I've only watched to season 2.5. So
Mhm.
don't know what this whole relationship is, but it seems very like Brittany's like, this is crap.
Yeah, it seems like
Like,
well, I mean, Brittany's the person who Chris would come and complain to. So Brittany's the person who hears all the time that there are issues or something whatever Tammy said today that's upset Chris. So it would just be she's taking all of the emotions of Chris, you know, she's she's the one dealing with it. She's the one dealing with Chris's problems with his sister. So
yeah,
I think that that's why she's standoffish to Tammy because Tammy causes problems for Chris.
yeah,
So that's what I think. And then I will say that Brittany's reactions to the gifts are not great, but it also there were more gifts on her lap than we see her open.
yeah,
Um so I think it could have been edited to make her look like a bitch where she wasn't. So,
No, and
um,
I've never known Brittany to not say thank you or be kind. So to me, it seems weird that even if you gave me fart pills and bone broth, to not say, "Hey, well, I appreciate it." Like I'm
yeah,
tired. I'm so tired of bone broth. I don't even want to see it. I'm not farting a lot, but sorry for that view.
but thank you, yeah. Because, like, basically, well, one thing that happened before that, which I forgot to mention, is that, yeah, she talks about how Tammy talks about her relationship, how her relationship with Brittany is better now, but not great. And then she says that when she lived next door with them, because I think she moved into their house for a while Chris fixed the house next door. She says that Brittany would give her attitude for no reason and that she never got an apology for it,
Yeah,
which
who
you are
cares?
living in Brittany's house.
Yeah,
Brittany has every right to give you an attitude if she wants. That's her
yeah,
decision. So I, I don't care. And also, Tammy is a miserable person. Like, I guess it's the saying, like, if you keep running into assholes when you're out in public, you need to realize that you're the asshole.
yeah,
Like, the common
yeah,
denominator is you, and everyone who lives with you can't stand you. It's not that like everyone's against you. You're the
yeah.
person
You're the
causing all these
person.
problems.
Yeah. If you
Yes,
always have drama in your life, you should see where the source of drama is.
exactly. Yes. So,
Ew,
like,
gross.
Chris is basically
But yeah.
handling the pie business right now for Brittany while she's recovering, and then they're, like, debating names, and he wants to go with B&B Creations food truck because
Yeah.
apparently his nickname when he was a kid was Buddha. So,
Yeah.
Buddha and Brittany Creations,
Which is
which
cute.
is cute. And then Brittany suggests CBC, Chris and Brittany Catering, and then Chris is like, "No, that sounds way too close to CDC, the Center for
Yeah.
Disease
Sounds like
Control." Yeah.
yeah.
And then Tammy makes a joke like, maybe for Amy's food truck." And then I love Brittany because Brittany's immediately like, "Be nice."
Yeah.
Yeah, just be nice. And then we get this like huge eye roll from Tammy.
Yeah.
But I
And
loved
Chris,
Brittany being like, "We're not doing that."
yeah. And Tammy even said she's like, I don't want to start something because Chris will defend her. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's his wife. It's
Yeah.
his wife. So,
As well he
like,
should.
they basically play off the gift, like, Brittany is super ungrateful. Like, she pulls out the gas pills, and then I didn't think it was rude, but Chris and Brittany were basically just like, "Oh, yeah, Brittany hasn't had that problem this time."
Yeah.
And then Tammy's like, "Okay, well, Chris gave it to me, Amy gave it to Chris, so that's just what we do." And it's just like, "Calm down. It's
No,
medicine. Calm
well,
down."
and then I think it's weird that she even expects to go back a little bit. She wants Brittany to apologize, but she
For having
also
an attitude.
says in
Yeah.
everything, it's like when her and Amy made up last week, it was like, oh, but we don't say anything or talk about it. We just get over it. So it's like, so
Yeah.
that only works for some people, but not for everyone.
Yeah.
You can't.
So, it just depends on her move. Anyway, this is, like, the start of Tammy really like, every episode with or not episode, but scene with Tammy in this episode,
Yeah.
she pisses me off more and more and more and more and more. So, anyway, then we're going ghost hunting with Amy and Brian. They basically have 2 choices, the Jailers Inn and Talbot Tavern. So, the
Yeah.
ghost hunters, are pretty much completely game for this, and they say they've never
Yeah.
been asked to confirm a ghost presence for a wedding venue. So
Yeah.
they're kind of excited, which is cool. And then we get to go ghost hunting, and then we get a flashback that you've never seen of Tammy and
No.
Amy using a cell phone that's doing like the spirit box kind of thing
Yeah. Yeah.
to try and contact Caleb after, spoiler alert, he passes away. Which this is something that pisses me off about Tammy, because Tammy acts like going to the Waverly Hills or whatever it was called
Yeah.
is outside of her
Comfort
realm,
zone. Yeah.
is against her religious preferences or whatever. And yet was using a spirit box to try and contact a recently deceased person in their lives, has
Yeah.
talked about a haunted cat, has talked about feeling presences like in London when they go to London, has done all of these things right with Amy,
Yeah.
but because all of your other siblings had a problem with Waverly Hills, now you have a problem with Waverly Hills.
Yeah, I think
So
she's
which
just
is it?
I think she's just a sheep. She's just following the herd.
Agreed. I think that she just enjoys hurting people,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, and
And
it
she
makes
knows
Amy
that
look like
saying
the
she
bad
won't
guy.
go to the wedding hurts Amy.
Yep. Mhm.
That's it. But so I hate her. Anyway, so they turn off the lights
Spoilers.
and basically they find out at the jailer's inn that the ghost prefers talking to Amy and kind of
Which
ignores the men.
can I say
So,
something? That makes sense for a jail with probably mostly
mhm.
men,
Yeah.
but also
That's what
kind
I
of
was thinking
creepy
too.
because then she
It is
talks about
creepy.
how she
Yeah,
doesn't
because
want to
then
get
she
naked
says
ever again.
that she doesn't want to get naked again ever again because she says she doesn't want a ghost whittling his diddle at her,
Yeah.
which I honestly am going to say that for forever now.
Yeah. Don't whittle your diddle at me.
Don't whittle your diddle at me. But so they go there, and then after they explore the jail, they go to Talbot Taverns, and they say that this place claims to have hosted Jesse James, Washington Irving, who wrote Sleepy Hollow, and Daniel Boone. And then eventually in the episode, they say Abraham Lincoln as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. And then Amy says that she hopes Korea Patra will show up.
Yeah, I love that because she might be
I
related
love
to
that
her
too.
because she's obsessed with her. I'm like, I don't think
Yeah.
that's how relations work.
I don't think so. But
Yeah,
I mean, like, she is very sensitive to spirits,
yeah,
so
she
maybe.
seems sensitive. Some people are super sensitive.
Yeah, some people are
I'm
super,
not.
like, attuned to that. I'm
Yeah,
not, but
yeah, I'm not either.
yeah. Yeah, but then, I really wonder how late it is getting because Amy and Brian are both sitting by the
Yeah,
time they get to Talbot Taverns.
yeah,
So, interesting. And then Amy says that she feels someone trying to get into her back pocket, and then the EMF reader is confirming that that is happening. And then the
yeah,
guys who are doing the ghost hunting are, like, super interested because there's like,
yeah,
this is such a rare phenomenon. Like,
yeah.
this doesn't happen usually, physical touch. So, they were, like, all in.
Is it
Um,
sad? My first thought was like, she's just farting. She's just farting, y'all.
no, she'll be so mad at you. She gets offended when she farts.
I know, but that's my
So,
first thought was like, you're just farting. It's a fart bubble. Calm down. It's fine.
yeah. And then
I
they
felt bad.
ask I didn't I think, like, all right, cool beans. It's probably a bug or something, but or, like, like your panties sliding while you're
Yeah.
sitting or something. I don't know. But, it could have been real. I
Did you
mean,
notice her feet are dirty again in this scene?
no, I didn't notice her
I
feet. Was she
did.
barefoot?
Yeah,
Oh my
she was
god.
barefoot. And she's got one foot, and it's not as black as it was the first time we saw it, but it is
Mhm.
not that clean foot that she showed last episode. Where she's like, I clean my feet now. It's like, oh, there's Amy
Well, she's
right
probably
there.
been walking around both of these locations barefoot now.
That's
And
so
in her defense, it is the end of the day. So
true.
So,
True.
but then they ask if they can get married there, and the spirit box, in my opinion, said no.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't hear
basically,
a
there's like
yes.
a screaming
Scream.
weird,
Yeah.
like,
I get
sound.
like a teapot kettle. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Amy says that the tavern felt lighter than the jail, so this is the place. This is where we're
Yeah.
gonna get married. So I liked that. She found her place. That's great. And she says that she hopes her family will be okay, but she's only gonna tell them that it's haunted if they ask.
Yeah. I do have a random side question to ask.
What?
Because I noticed it when I was watching it. Why do we have to turn the lights off to get the ghosts? Aren't the ghosts there with the lights on or off?
Okay, my only experience is Phasmophobia, the video game. And
Yeah.
if the lights are on, you're not going to get any interactions because the ghost isn't as active.
Because they're
So,
afraid of the light?
no, something about your sanity not draining. That's how the game works. I don't
I,
know.
that doesn't make it sound better. That's like, no, it's fine.
Yeah, like you can get some interactions in that game with the lights on, but like object throws, spirit box, ultraviolet, those sorts of things you're only going to get with the lights off.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering because I was like, why? It feels like if it's haunted whether there's lights on or not. But
It is, but
I
I guess
digress.
ghosts don't like the light for some reason. I don't know.
That makes
No
sense. That's why
idea.
they're still here because they didn't follow the light.
Oh, see.
So
Yeah,
maybe,
maybe
yeah,
there's like,
okay.
no, not today,
No,
Satan. I'm not going.
not going in that room.
But Then we go back to Chris, and he's cooking a barbecue to celebrate Brittany's weight loss and show off her figure.
Yeah.
Um, and he's
Her
making honey bunny corn, which sounded pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah, but Missy looks super judgy at it.
It was like what was he pouring in it? Was it maple or was it corn syrup?
I don't
What was it?
even know, but she was like, he's like, "Don't judge. It's honey bunny corn." She's like, "All right."
And she's like saying they're going, we've all had gastric bypass. So
Yeah. Maybe not
that's
a
a lot.
whole
But yeah.
tub of that.
Yeah,
Speaking of
basically the whole kitchen scene is just Misty and Chris, who are our duo now,
Yeah.
but they're just talking about how Tammy and Amy have squashed the bullshit at the moment, so the lunch should go fine.
Yeah.
And then Tammy and Amanda show up, and we hear that Amanda's been in and out of the hospital, and at this point they don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
But they said
And
something about her, it's either like
some
something malnutrition,
yeah, with her
right?
gastric bypass, it's not absorbing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Malabsorption, something like
Yeah,
that,
maybe that's it. Yeah.
or COVID,
Yeah,
like
long-term COVID,
like
I
a
guess.
lingering COVID kind of thing.
She does
But
look like she doesn't feel good.
she does not look like she feels good. She looks very
No.
tired. Like she's
Yeah.
gorgeous, but she looks tired and
Yeah, because
sick.
honestly, if I've watched enough to know, but she looks so like that she doesn't feel good, I would assume she's the older sibling. And
Yeah,
I hate to
she's
say that
gone
about
through it.
Amanda. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I hope we figure it out and that she's okay.
I know I read on the internet that
Would
she
you?
has POTS. So, I don't know. Something to do with like your blood pressure like going too low or spiking or something like that. I don't remember what it is, but hopefully she figured it out and she feels better now. So,
Yeah, I hope so because she looked like she was going through it. And then I love what she said about I have my blood pressure cuff. I got to check my blood pressure, and if I get pissed off, I'm gonna leave. And I'm
with my
taking my
plate.
plate. And I'm like,
I'm
girl,
taking my
you
plate with
go
me and
on.
I'm going.
You
I loved
go.
that.
Like, let's go. Don't deal with your family. You're right.
Yeah, I loved that. And then Tammy says she hopes no one brings up weddings or weights because that's when it goes to hell. And I'm just like, no, it pretty much goes to hell when you're involved, period.
True.
That's when it goes to hell. So shut up. And then all the siblings, like Amy and Brian, get there. Everyone's kind of sitting at the table while Chris is cooking. And then Brittany walks outside and no one notices.
Nope.
No one
Everyone's just like,
notices.
okay.
No one looks up. So she has to do like a cough to
Yeah.
get Chris to turn around. And then he's just like, oh, hey, babe. And then
Yeah.
she gets the fanfare that she deserves.
Yeah. He doesn't even like be like, oh, there she is. Look at my beautiful wife. She's so hot.
No, he's just like, hey.
And to be fair, I don't want to sound bad. I didn't notice. They put the side by side in the episode, and I could tell then that she's lost weight. But I'm like,
But it's not like she wasn't very big.
no.
Like apparently they said that she was 235 and now she's 190. So that is weight. Like it's a lot of weight.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot.
But like I didn't really notice. But it could also be the way she dresses.
Yeah, she dresses
didn't
very
see
conservatively and
her shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they asked her
But
to turn
anyway.
around, and it's like, okay, well, she turned her.
She turned around. Yeah.
She turned around.
But
Still no clue.
and then Tammy is being Tammy in her talking head, and she's just like, yeah, I mean, like, I'm proud of her if that's what she wants, but in my opinion, Chris doesn't want kids. So
yeah, what
you
was
know.
that about? Like, why
Because
is this
she
involved?
has to
This
compete
woman
with everyone. Like, no, I think that Tammy is the person who wants no one else to be happy. That's what I think.
I hated that because Chris and Brittany they said once that she kind of wanted kids, and we've not mentioned it again. So clearly this is something they're dealing with on their own. Like, shut your mouth.
It's none of your business.
No.
Like, it's literally none of Tammy's business whether or not they decide to have another baby. Like, shut up.
Yeah, I hated
that.
her.
I was just like,
it just seemed like a little shade. And I already didn't like that she was kind of mean to Brittany, or she tried to be at Brittany's house. It's like, that's Brittany's house.
Yeah.
Like, you only get kicked out. But yeah, the whole, well, I don't think Chris wants kids. It's like, you don't know him.
Yeah. And like, do you think that Chris is really sitting around telling Tammy how he genuinely feels about situations? Because I highly doubt it.
No, I'm sure he's like, I can see him being like, "Hey, we're thinking about having a kid. I don't really know how I feel. My kids are grown. That's
Mm.
starting completely over, but, if Brittany wants it, then
Which is what he's already said. They've talked
yeah.
about how Brittany has never had a baby, and
Yeah.
Brittany has always wanted to be a mother.
Yeah.
So this is between them, and you
Yeah.
need to yeah, Tammy needs to butt all the way out. So,
All the way out.
all the way out, which maybe they just put every awful thing she did all season into this one episode,
I
but
hope so,
man,
'cause I'm
right,
not
I
gonna
hate her.
yeah, it's getting worse from here, guys, but it's so bad I don't wanna watch anymore.
Yeah, I don't I do wanna watch, I love
Wha
it, but, like, Cody Brown from Sister Wives has never made me this angry. I've
Yeah.
never been this mad at Sister Wives, so I'm
I don't
having a
know
great time.
I don't know any reality star who has ever made me this angry.
Yeah, no, I mean, the closest I would say I've ever gotten is probably, like, if you ever watched, like, the first season of 90 Day Fiancé that, Darcy's on with
Oh,
Jesse.
Darcy, yeah.
Jesse is, like, so verbally abusive to her that I
Yeah.
hate him, which is why I've never watched The Single Life because I think he's on, like, 1 season of The Single Life, and I'm like, "I'm not giving that man any
Yeah, no
attention." I
more of
hate
my
him.
money. You're done.
Yeah, no, you're not getting attention from me. But
Yeah.
anyway, so then Chris, while they're eating, says that he made Brittany a promise that they'll do a road trip after her surgery, and all the siblings are in, and they decide on New Orleans, and then are you guys ready for this? So then Tammy says, "So this is a reward for me and Brittany getting our surgeries and stuff."
Ugh.
No, bitch. This is for
No.
Brittany.
No.
What
It's
what
it's
what are you talking about?
well, and when Chris first said it about, "Well, when I gave Brittany this reward if she got her surgery," Amanda piped up first and was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm in." And I was like, "Okay, so this is," and then he said, "Well, all y'all are invited." I was like, "Okay." Because my first thought was, "Shut up. Why would I take
Which
all
he
y'all on
would
a
have told
vacation?"
Amanda to shut up, obviously, if
Yeah,
it
he would
wasn't
have.
yeah.
But the
But
only reason why I was not just instantly furious with Tammy when she made it about her, it's like, well, Amanda's already invited themselves, but I guess that was the plan. But yeah, Tammy being like, it's about me, and why does it always have to be about Brittany? I was like, you don't suck his dick.
exactly. Exactly. Like Chris doesn't have an intimate relationship with you. He's your fucking brother.
Yeah,
His wife is getting rewarded for her hard work. It
yeah,
doesn't have anything to do with you. And if you want something for you, have Andrea do it.
yeah,
That's what you need. So
yeah,
shut up. I hated this. I literally hated this because
yeah,
luckily Misty kind of calls her out,
yeah.
which like
Not
I will say that they don't call Tammy out the same way they call Amy out ever.
no.
Because Misty kind of like presents it like it's a joke and is all like, "Are you including yourself in that?" And then Tammy's like, "Yeah, I did a great job too. Shut up."
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
no one
Alright.
said anything to her about it, and then her talking head, she's like, "Well, I've done even more work than she has." It's like, it's still not about you.
It's not about you. It's literally like being invited on a bachelorette party and being like, "Oh, well, but I've been married for 16 years, so I'm celebrating me too."
Yeah.
No, it's not about you. It's
Yeah.
about Brittany. Why can't it be about Brittany for once? Just
I
once.
just I did not like anything Tammy did this whole
No.
scene. This whole, well, I've done more work, so it's really, I should deserve a reward too. It's like, then go get your own bag, girl, and go do it.
Yeah. Why don't you be a kind enough person to find someone who will do this for you, okay?
Yeah.
It will mean so much more if the person that you are in love with decides to do this for you.
Yeah.
But the fact that she decided, like, I don't know why no one shut her down other than Misty, because I would have been like, no, bitch, it's not about you. It's about Brittany. And if you're going to make it about you, you're not coming,
Yeah.
period.
Because it's clearly, like, clearly Chris has the plan to do this for Brittany and invite his siblings, and she immediately is like, "Oh, and me." It's like, "No.
No,
No. It's
not at all
not."
how this works.
No, I don't care. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but he needs to just be like, I don't care about you.
Yeah, no.
Mm.
Like you said, do you fellatio this man? No.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
shut up.
That was probably inappropriate, people. I apologize, but that was my first
No,
thought was
that's fine. But
like
like
you
it's
were
true. This
yeah.
is his wife.
Yeah, it's like
This
this
is
is
completely his wife will always trump you.
yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
So stop. Just stop.
Yeah, and then the fact that you have to remind everyone again about you losing all the weight is like nobody cares anymore. Like you're done,
No.
Tammy. Like
Yeah,
you're
you're
done.
done. Yeah, I feel like is that why she's like this? Because when she was overweight, she got so much attention and so much of them worrying about her all the time and trying to talk her into losing weight and giving all of their energy to worrying about her health. Now they're not worried anymore and they're moving on and she's just like, "Well, wait, what about me?"
I feel like I'm gonna quote Amy from the end of the store. I think she's just a bitch.
I think she is just a bitch.
I think this
I
is
think
just
she's just a
who
bad
she
person.
is. Yeah, I just think that there's no I want there to be redeeming qualities. I feel like everyone should have a redeeming quality. I don't know what Tammy's is after this episode because she treats.
Yeah, no.
I didn't like how she treated Andrea or Brittany or Chris and Misty, and definitely not
Mm.
Amy, which is coming up. But I don't know why anybody still talks to her.
Yeah, I don't either because I get that it's your sister and but
How far do you
okay,
have to go?
I feel like if you treated me like this,
Oh yeah,
I
please
don't give
walk
a
away.
fuck whether or not you're my sister. We're
No,
done. Like I would
like
not allow myself to be treated like this at
I would
all.
hope not. I would seriously hope not.
No.
Because I seriously but I feel like if Brittany would have got her feelings hurt,
Mm,
like if Brittany would have been like, "Okay, well why does it have to be about you two?" Then maybe Chris and Misty and everyone would have been a little more upset with Tammy, but Brittany's so nice, she just kind of lets it like, "Oh," and they did kind of zoom in on her face after Tammy said that, and her face did look a little like it's not
yeah, but
your
I don't
I
get why no one said anything.
No, because I feel like they should have. I feel like Brittany should have been like, "This isn't about you.
It's about me.
It's about
So,
me, and I want
my
to
husband's
go."
planning a trip for me
Yeah, and he said
so
New
that we can
Orleans,
yeah.
so I said that sounds like fun, but I could instantly be like, you know what? I would rather this just be us.
Well, to be
Mm.
fair, okay, I don't
I'm
like
sure
Tammy.
TLC is paying for it, but
Exactly. I think that TLC
Mhm.
will pay for it if the siblings go.
Yeah.
So that's probably what it is.
Mhm.
But still,
Mhm.
I just can't imagine if Amy had done the exact same thing, Amanda, Chris, Misty, and Tammy would have all jumped on Amy's ass
Yeah.
for even suggesting
Yeah.
that it be about her and not Brittany.
Yeah, that you get equal treatment with Brittany, but
Yeah, because they would have
nobody
all been like, "It's his wife. Why would you say that?" But because Tammy said it, we get one like mild kind of I'm
so you're
joking
making this
vibe.
about you? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she told Misty to shut up. Now, she didn't tell Misty to shut up the way she would have told Amy to shut up.
No.
I mean, so there
Nope.
is that level of everyone's still in their place, I guess. Because Misty did correct it pretty fast. And
Yeah.
Tammy did tell her to shut up, but not in a mean, angry, well, you can just shut up kind of way because Misty would have killed her.
I don't I don't know that Misty would. Misty talks a big game, but I've never seen Misty do anything to Tammy.
I don't think she would have to. I think the others would probably attack for her.
Yeah. That's what I think cuz I've seen Amanda and Tammy get into it, Amy and Tammy get into it, but Chris and Misty I've never really seen get into it with Tammy.
No. And
So,
I hope the next episode is just Tammy crying uncontrollably while her big siblings yell at her.
I hope that Andrea leaves her. I hope that Chris and Misty and Amanda all scream at her until she is sobbing, crying, and just like in a puddle, feeling so terrible about how she's treated Amy. I hope she goes and apologizes to Amy in the rain and Amy slams the fucking door in her face. Like, I
Yeah.
hope so many bad things happen to her. I hope she gets up in
Yeah.
the middle of the night and pisses her pants. I hope all of these things.
I hope she gets bit by a camel in the
I hope she
face.
does get bit by a fucking camel. Like, I cannot stand this woman. But
It's so
like,
bad.
yeah. And then Amy and Brian announced that they picked a wedding venue,
Yeah.
and everyone seems way more comfortable. And then Tammy asks if it's haunted, and then Amy is all like, "Yeah, it is haunted. We actually went ghost hunting." And then Tammy's pissed that she didn't go ghost hunting because she says I should have been picking her venue with her. Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
You're my
You're
sister.
not
And
Brian.
yeah, Brian and I are the ones getting married. And we aren't good yet because once again, we're not going to talk about it. So,
Yeah, we're not going to talk about it. It's just squashed.
yeah.
So,
But I love her making that about herself too because it's like, "Oh, well, I should have been the one to go do that." It's like, "No. No."
also, this is like I said earlier. So you want to go ghost hunting with Amy, but you wouldn't go to Waverly Hills because it's haunted.
Yeah.
Make that make sense to me.
No,
Where's your
it's
limit? Because you claimed religion, which it
yeah.
clearly isn't if you're willing to go ghost hunting.
Yeah. That's not it. That's not it, boo.
No,
You're just trying to cause conflict to hurt your sister.
that's exactly what it is. Chris does say that he thinks that Amy should have left out some of the details because Amy does confirm that there's a ghost there. But I
Yeah.
liked what Brittany said because Brittany says, I'll just need to be all prayed up before I go.
Yeah. Which means that they are going
Yeah,
because I
they're
think
going.
Brittany was the
Yeah.
holdout. So if Brittany says,
And
well,
Brittany is willing to go here, which is
yeah,
good.
which is great
So,
because that means that everyone's on board. Amy doesn't have to stress
mm-mm.
and we're all good.
Yeah, a lot better. And then
More
Amy
drama.
kind of assigns everyone's positions without asking what their
Yeah,
position if
because
they want it.
Tammy asks, "Well, what do you need me to do to help? I can help." And Amy goes, "Well, I just need y'all to show up for your dress fitting."
Yep. And then Brittany's like, "What dress fittings?" And then Amy's like, "Oh, I need you to go get something for your religion, but in the right colors." And
Yeah.
then Brittany's just like, "So I'm in the wedding?" And then Amy's like, "Yeah,
Yeah. And
you're in
she's
the
like,
wedding. Duh."
all my siblings are going to be up there with us." And they're all just like, "Oh, okay."
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Which honestly, cool beans, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah. So I think it's cute that she wants everyone up there, but then she does announce that Lily is her maid of honor, not
Yes.
Tammy.
As well she should be.
Which what does Tammy expect with the way she's been acting?
Yeah.
I don't understand. So then we're back to like a grumpy toad Tammy in the talking head being like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Which
But
is
then
the
she
same
talks
thing
about it.
she did during therapy and everything else. She's like, "Well, I'm not going to talk about that." It's like,
Oh
"Okay."
my God. I don't want to. I
Yeah.
hate it. I
It's
hate
that
it when she
same
gets sassy.
attitude. Also, in this scene, and I don't know if I'm just being a hater because I can't stand her right now. Did you notice her fat pocket on her forehead's back?
Yes.
Okay, so it
Like, I
wasn't
don't
just
want to
me.
talk about someone's like physical appearance, but like I thought that was gone. But
I did
we saw
too.
more profile of her and it's still
Yeah.
there.
It's still there. It's not as
So
bad,
interesting.
but I did
No, it's
notice it
not
and I
as
was
bad,
like,
but
I don't know if it's just because I hate this woman. And I'm just like,
yeah, I think it's probably just because I'm livid at her, so I feel like I'm picking her apart, which is
yeah.
not nice, but like it's still there. Um,
just wanted to
but
put
then
that in there.
like Tammy in her talking head is like, I'm the only one who's always been there for Amy, and like basically just having this full on pity party, and it's like
Yeah.
I've watched all of this show. And the only time where I genuinely feel like Tammy was there for Amy was during the divorce,
Yeah.
where she let her move in with the boys for a little while.
Yeah.
That is like one of the only times where Tammy gave rather than took.
Yeah, because
That's it.
I haven't seen all of it, but I see Amy there for Tammy more. Like, it would make
Oh, yeah.
100% sense for Tammy to have Amy as a maid of honor. I do not think in every episode I've watched, and granted, I have not watched them all. I'm kind of noob still at this, but Amy doesn't seem like Tammy is her best friend. Like, it's one of
No.
those, like, I'm glad I'm your best friend, but you're not mine. Because Michael was her best friend.
Mhm.
Like, now
Brian is her
Brian and
best friend,
her,
Lily's her best friend.
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like that's not how this has always been, because we are in the middle of Jerry D right now, and that, I think, makes Tammy want to be with Jerry more than it does Amy. So I don't
Yes.
understand this. I'm her best friend and she needs to have me. It's like, no, y'all are sisters and
No.
that's fine.
Amy's your punching bag, and she's
Yeah.
tired of being that. That's
Yeah.
what this is.
Yeah.
Like, and also, I know I don't know, I'm not part of the family, but, like, I've always felt like Amy wants to be closer to Amanda. It
Yeah.
seems like Amy and Amanda have a pretty good relationship,
Yeah.
where Tammy and Amanda don't have a good relationship.
Well, weren't
But,
they
like,
basically like sister-in-laws and sisters at one point? Or
yes, they were.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Amy and Amanda. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Michael and Amanda's ex-husband are brothers.
Yeah. Which means that
So,
they
same
shared
last name.
a family for that too.
They shared
Like,
all the family,
yeah, all
all of it.
family. No
But
forking.
yeah, so then we're getting into the meat and potatoes of the episode.
Let's get into it.
So, Tammy and Amy get into it over text the day that they're supposed to go to the animal shelter. Chris's like version of events is that Amy backed out of going to the animal shelter because she claimed PTSD, and then Tammy lost her shit. Yes and no.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. He
Actually,
says there were 180 messages.
Chris actually said that she had PPSD.
PPSD, yeah. Which
Yeah.
what's that?
I don't even know.
Postpartum. I
Postpartum
don't know.
syndrome. I don't know. But
Yeah.
also, once again, let me just say this again. These two are arguing again on their group chat with their siblings.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
makes, I understand having a group chat. Like, we have a group chat where it's like, hey.
Yeah, but if I want to talk to you, I don't text everyone.
No. Also, I feel like I would get lectured if I sent you some of the stuff I send you.
Yeah, because I would be like, everyone's on this chat, Summer. Why are
Yeah.
you sending me
Why?
this?
Stop.
Like, I have private chats with everyone. Like,
Yeah.
private chats with everyone. And then I have the chats where it's like, these two people together, these two people together,
Yeah.
these two people together.
Because
Like,
there's
that's how
different
everyone
pockets.
does it.
But no,
Yeah.
these women are just like, group chat. Here we go. Let's start this fight. Okay, so
Yeah.
go ahead. Go on with
So,
this
how
now.
do you want to do this? I wrote down every word from all the text messages.
The text messages will make you hate Tammy so much.
Yeah. So, here's how the text started. This is
Okay.
Amy.
I'm excited.
Amy texts, this is verbatim. Man, I woke up with a panic attack about getting bit by an alpaca. What kinds of animals are going to be there?
Which is
Reasonable.
a valid question. She just got bit by a camel.
Yes. Keep in mind, what kind of animals are going to be there? That's the question. She didn't back out. She just asked what animals were going to be there.
She just needs someone to say, it's cats and dogs.
Cats and dogs, ferrets.
Yeah.
We're good. And then Tammy says, are you talking about the animal shelter? Amy replies, I really can't be around big animals. I got PTSD from the camel. All of this is valid. Like, she's just still saying, like, hey, I just want to know. It's an animal. The way they're saying it is it's a sanctuary, which on the wall it says shelter, right?
I think so. But it might say
I doubt
rescue.
there are big animals. Yeah, but I think she thinks it's more like a zoo potentially.
Yeah.
So
because if
she's
you said
concerned that there's going to be horses and cows and big stuff that are going to trigger her. That's valid.
Yeah. She literally got bit and then lost custody of her kids for a little bit, had to go to court.
Well, we don't know that.
Jail.
Well, no,
but I mean, no, I'm sorry. She had to go to parenting classes, is on parole.
Yes, she had to go to parenting
and spend a night
classes. In jail. Yes. So I don't even think it was a night. I think they got arrested and bailed out the same day.
But I 100% for her being like, I don't want to go see. I don't want to see a cow.
Camel.
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
So she's just saying, I can't be around big animals. And then Tammy, this is Tammy This is the fourth message. Okay.
Yeah.
Back and forth. Tammy says, then bitch, if you don't want to go to the animal shelter, don't fucking go. Grow up. You go to a fucking pet store and get 12 cats, but you can't go to an animal shelter where everything's in cages. You're a fucking child.
Yeah. It got it. Like,
Wow.
that is 0 to 1,000.
Also, what pet store are they going to where animals aren't in cages?
Yeah, I don't see that. And I have yet
Just
to
asking.
notice her having 12 cats.
I haven't noticed 12 cats either. So that to me feels like an insult on Amy's home,
Yeah.
calling her a child. Also, we saw a room that they call the cat room at this shelter with
Yeah.
free roaming cats.
Yeah.
So, and also all she wanted to know is how big are the animals?
Yeah.
That's it.
You
How
even
hard would it have been to be like, "Oh no, girl, there's nothing like that. It's cats and dogs.
Yeah,
You're
or
good.
even if it's ours, like, hey, no, there are some
We can
horses
stay
and
away
stuff in
from
the
there."
back, but that's at the back. Like, they're not they're not where I
Yes,
work.
it wouldn't have been that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like, and then if Amy canceled, still no reason for this.
Yeah.
No reason.
No,
But,
because it gets worse.
and then Amy says, which makes me love Amy, Amy says, "You're yelling at me for no reason, Tammy." And then Tammy says, and there are several bleeps that I do not know how to translate.
Yeah, it's a lot of
I get the
bleeping.
fuckings a few times, but like
Yeah.
there's some that I'm just like, I have no idea what word that is.
Yeah, it's a
So
lot.
she says, "Suck my bleeping bleep, Amy. I'm so over your bullshit. You're an immature fucking child." Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder what "suck my bleeping bleep" is.
I don't know, what
Hmm.
word can you not say? We have said so many things
I'm
in
wondering
this
if it's
show.
words for vagina, dick, like it could be "suck my fucking dick, Amy." I have no idea. No
Yeah,
clue.
but I don't know, I feel like that would be in there. The fact that they bleep it is like, it just makes me wanna know even more because it's like, "What?"
Well, I noticed that they bleeped shit. So when it said like "I'm so over your bullshit," it just said bull and
So,
blurred out shit.
maybe it's effing shit. Suck my
So it could be. I have no idea. And then Amy says, "I'm not being immature. I'm trying to be real with you, bitch. Yes, I have pets. My animals are not alpacas. I don't force you to do things that hurt you."
Yeah,
All of this is valid. Amy is
which
still saying very calm.
and she
Like,
is, because, I mean, other than the bitch, which we've already talked about, this is a insult and also
term
a
of
term of
endearment.
endearment. So,
Also,
it
at this
is
point, Tammy deserved it.
yeah.
So,
No, for sure. I would have blocked you by this point and been like, "Well,
oh
I'm
yeah,
done.
I'm not
You're
dealing with
done."
that today then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My phone just
Um,
died.
yeah, I would have noped out immediately
Yeah.
after the this fourth message. I would have been like, "And my phone's off."
Yeah.
Okay.
Going back to
All
bed.
right.
Yeah, because this is
Yeah, not
happening
going
at
to that
because
place.
the timing is at, like, 5:08 AM, isn't it? Like, it's super
Yeah.
early. Yeah.
Which
So this
makes
is
sense. She has little boys and she said she had a panic attack. So
yeah.
she's probably not slept and is stressed out.
Yeah.
So I get it. She's still, I mean, before this, she never said she wasn't going to come. She
No.
just asked how big are the animals.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it.
And all of this transpired. So
Yeah.
then let me get to the next. Okay, and then Tammy says this, "Hold on, bitch. Hold on. Hold the fuck up, bitch. You're the one typing. No one's
Yeah.
interrupting you.
Yeah.
So stop typing like that." And then
You
she
can just
says,
say it.
"You're not forcing me to do anything. I don't want to go to your fucking wedding." Okay. All right.
Which
She knew that would hurt her. And then the very next message, still from Tammy, "You're a deadbeat mom and a bleeping bleep. I'm done with you, bitch."
also, what does she mean? Amy said, because this is what's confusing me. Amy said, "I don't force you to do things that will hurt you." And Tammy says, "Well, hold up. I'm not going to your wedding." Amy was never going to force Tammy to go to her wedding.
No.
Like, after the
Nope.
hospital and everyone freaking out, she was just like, "If they're there, they're there." Like, she literally told her sad
And
wedding
it broke
planner,
her heart.
yeah, to
Yeah.
be like, "If they're there, they are, but if not, I'm not gonna it's my wedding."
Yeah.
And I mean,
Yep.
100%, no one asking you to go to a wedding is not forcing you, because if Tammy said, "I'm not going to your wedding," Amy would have just been like, "Okay, well, you're not a maid of honor anyway, so."
Yeah, and this is why I picked Lily over you.
Yeah,
Just
because
saying.
this is about me asking what kind of animals are at an animal shelter.
This is I think that her saying that she doesn't wanna go to the wedding is Tammy trying to rally the other 3 siblings,
Yeah,
because I
I think
think
so
she
too.
thinks they're all still on the same page that none of them wanna deal with Amy's wedding, where
Yeah,
the other 3 are more like, "Okay, well, now I feel comfortable with going, and it makes Amy happy."
yeah, yeah.
Cool.
It's a lot less intense. We've got this
Yeah.
worked out. Yeah,
I feel okay with it religiously, whatever.
yeah,
But, like, then Amy just says, "What the fuck?"
yeah,
Valid. It's a valid response to
yeah.
this
It's like
diatribe.
yeah. So I'm a
But
deadbeat mom and whatever else because we can't decipher.
I
Okay.
feel like the word is whore.
You don't
I
think
think
you
some
can
of these
say
are whore.
whore? That's
I don't
so
think you
weird.
can because, like, she says, "That's right, you bleep," which has to be whore, right?
Why would you call your sister a whore?
Why would you call me a whore? What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, why would you bleep that? That's just like
Well,
that
like,
is a
I
term
don't
of
know what you're
endearment.
allowed to say on TLC, so because I feel like in context with everything that she says in the next things, she's definitely insulting Amy's sexual activity. She's slut shaming her 100%. So that's why I think it's whore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Tammy is slut shaming people.
Tammy is slut shaming Amy. Yes.
That's kind of weird.
Okay, because this is like the last few messages. Like, that's right, you bleep, which I'm assuming is whore. And then Amy says, "You're the fucking whore." Yeah. And then Tammy says, which I'm just assuming, but like she says, "You're a bleep bleep and a bleep bleep. And I don't want nothing to do with you. Bleep bleep bleep."
So this is like Mad Libs. We should just
Yeah, it is.
assign numbers.
So I'm reading that as, "You're a fucking whore and a stupid slut. I don't want anything to do with you, motherfucking whore." I have no idea. But anyway,
It's
and
so
then
much. It's
Amy
so
says,
much.
"Fuck you, Tammy. You're the queen of fucking whores," I guess.
Yeah.
Bleep bleep. I have no idea. And then Tammy says, "This is the last message. Miss me with that shit. You should know because your bleep has been all over Bleep Town. And no wonder you're getting married so fast, because who the fuck would want your bleep to bleep?" So it has to be, "Miss me
Yeah.
with that bullshit. You should know because your pussy, my guess,
Yeah.
has been all over fucking town. And no wonder you're getting married fast, because who the fuck would want your pussy to fuck?" That's my guess.
It's just so
It's
bad.
Mad Libs.
Yeah, it's Mad Libs. We should just put a link with
It's just
numbers.
profanity Mad Libs.
No, because it's so confusing. Because it's like, what is happening? Like,
But,
what
like, do
is
you get where
happening?
I'm like, she's definitely slut shaming. She's
Yeah,
saying
I
that
can
Amy,
see
which is
that.
what she did to Amanda
Oh,
a few
that's
seasons
true.
ago.
Yeah, about the whole
Yeah,
you've been
because
all
there's a
over town.
part
She's like,
where
I'm divorced.
there's a part, I don't even remember what the context is, but Amanda and Tammy are having a beef. And then basically Tammy comes in with her attitude and Amanda is immediately like, "Get the fuck out of my house." And
Yeah,
then Tammy leaves and says like, "Well, you're the one spreading her legs all over town." And
yeah,
Amanda's response to that is just like, "Spreading my legs? I'm fucking
yeah.
divorced.
She's like,
Like,
I'm
I can do what I
divorced.
want."
Like, shut
Yeah.
up.
So this is not the first time she slut shamed one of her sisters. So just saying.
I hate this
Okay.
whole. I feel like,
Yeah.
uh, because Chris and Misty are both like, we had to read this multiple times
Yeah, because it's a
to figure,
lot. I wanna read all of it,
like,
honestly.
and I just don't even understand. Like, I don't even understand how we went so far so fast.
We went from, "Are there gonna be camels there?" to, "You're a deadbeat mom."
Yeah,
Like
and
that.
I don't understand why that's in the conversation.
Because she just wants to hurt her.
But
That's it.
I mean, and I know I have said things because I don't know what's going on, and feel like I've seen the boys less, but I
Yeah, but
do
they're
think,
also divorced now.
and I
So
also think Amy does love her boys.
she does.
Like,
She
I
does.
do not think that those boys are harmed or anything like that. I think she's probably doing, and even Missy says later on, she's doing the best she can.
Yeah. Yeah, she is. She's doing the best she can. She had both of these boys very quickly together,
Yeah.
went through a divorce. Like, she's gone through so much growth in the last few seasons. Like,
Yeah, it's a lot.
there's a lot that's gone on with Amy that now that she's so calm and every time we see her in her house, she's just calmly painting,
Yeah.
while her boys are playing in the background, which I did notice that there's a part last week when Misty and Chris go over to talk to Amy where Glenn pours out an entire water bottle in the living room.
Are you serious?
Just like dead serious. There's a clip of him in the background just pouring out a water bottle onto the floor.
just like,
So,
this is what we
you
doing.
know, but like this cracked me up. Like I literally laughed for 5 minutes. The next shot after all these text messages is Chris saying, "I didn't know fat fingers could move so fast."
Like, nothing like calling out your sisters. But, like,
Oh my god, I loved it so much. This is
but
like the best response to end all that.
I feel like, if I was fighting with Jacob like this on the group chat, I feel like someone would be like, "Guys, take this to a private chat."
Yeah,
Like,
there's
what
like
are we doing?
no way. Like what is happening? But like also I'm going to go make some popcorn.
Also, don't take it to a private chat because I'm gonna watch
Yeah.
this.
I don't think that we would ever go on this long before one of us is on the phone with another member of the family.
Yeah, like, can you shut up? It
Yeah,
is it
or
is
like
5:30 in the morning.
yeah, like this is shocking. And then like the next scene is Misty and Chris are going to go pick up Tammy to take her to the shelter instead of Amy. And I'm just like, why are you taking her anywhere? She doesn't get to go to this shelter. She was just a fucking bitch to our little sister.
Yeah.
Why are we rewarding her by going and doing exactly what she wanted to do? I
Yeah,
don't
because
get
Chris
that.
is like, "So I don't know how we got roped into it." It's like, "Because you said you would, I guess, because
Yeah.
it's the group chat. So
Yeah.
somebody volunteered you."
This is a moment that makes me really upset at Chris and Misty because if this had been Amy
Yeah.
attacking Tammy,
Yeah.
their response would have been completely different
Yeah. They would've been like, "Well, we have to come over there anyway now to talk to you."
because we need to yell at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Misty and Chris agree that Tammy went too far with
Yeah.
the deadbeat mom comment. But
But
they're
that's the
still giving Tammy the excuse of the hormones.
but they also that's the only thing they think she went too far about.
The whole
Like,
thing is too far.
yeah, they don't think her flying off the handle is going too
Yeah.
far. They don't
Again,
think
Amy didn't cancel.
no.
She asked a question.
Yeah. And technically Tammy canceled. It was like, "Then don't come." It's like, "Okay, then I won't, because now it seems like
So
it's gonna be a lot less fun."
yeah. Yeah, this is insane. But basically, they give her the excuse of the hormones, which comes up again a little bit later. And then yeah, I just don't think they would be this understanding if it had been reversed. And then Misty does say that if Tammy talks to her with that attitude, she'll knock out her other tooth,
Yeah, which is hilarious.
which I personally loved because right now
But
I'm mad at her.
Chris also said, he's like, "Well, she's starting to act like Queen Tammy again."
Queen Tammy again.
I was
Which
like,
is
"Okay."
who she is.
Yeah, I was like, "If she's acting like that again, it's not
It's
the
just who
hormones.
she is. Yeah, it's
She's
not the
just a
hormones
bee."
because Tam or Amy says later because we get to see Amy again. So I'll just jump ahead to that because she's talking to Brian and she's like, "So originally Tammy said that she was rude because she was overweight and hurt. And
Yeah.
now she's rude and horrible because she got skin removal and is skinny and now she's also a bitch." So like, no,
Yeah.
you're just a bitch.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I'm
Like you
glad.
can't blame it on everything but behave the same.
Yeah, I'm so glad that Amy calls her out. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Well,
it's
not to
to
her face, but yeah.
Brian. Yeah, but I'm so glad she
Yeah.
does. But then that's
Yeah.
jumping ahead. But yeah, but then they pick up Tammy.
Yeah, and then Tammy gets in the car and basically says, "Amy has her panties in a knot and shoved up her butt." Amy?
Yeah, what did
Amy?
Amy do?
Amy did nothing in this entire situation other than a couple of like, "Fuck you, bitches,"
Well, okay, but here's the deal.
basically.
That's not starting the fight. That's in the
No.
middle of a fight. She did not
Yeah, that's when
start with
you've already called her names multiple times.
yeah, and told her that you didn't want to go to her wedding and are trying to hurt her.
And
And
that
she
she's a
finally
deadbeat mom, which
yeah.
is the most hurtful thing because if Amy has lost custody temporarily because of the court thing, why would you ever say that when you know that broke her heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that is a level of brutality that I don't think
Yeah.
I could ever forgive.
That would be like, I don't know. It's just too much. It's
It is
just
too
too
much.
much.
Yeah.
Like,
I
did
just
she
don't
make
think
did she make fun of
uh
her eyes? Like, I mean, would they have bleeped that? Because that would have
no,
hurt her.
because then the word "I" would have been in here. It's only cuss words, and I'm pretty sure it's whore. Yeah,
That's crazy.
whore and vagina. Those are the words.
Vagina.
So just insert them where you want.
Yeah.
But
Mad
those are the
Lib
words.
style.
Mad Libs. Yeah.
I just
Um,
and
yeah.
Tammy just doesn't seem to care at all.
Yeah. No, and then she says, like, "Where did Amy get the idea that there's gonna be alpacas or donkeys at a shelter?" And it's like, "That's why she asked, you dumb bitch." She
Yeah.
wanted to make sure.
Yeah. That's you
I
just say no there's not.
She
And
didn't,
then
like, come at you saying, like, "I'm gonna get bitten by an alpaca. I know there are alpacas there and you're lying to me."
yeah.
She asked.
No, and then here's the deal. If Tammy would have just responded with like, "No, there's no alpacas or cows. It's just domestic animals. Like it's
Yeah.
nothing big." And then if she would have canceled, then you look better anyway because it's like, okay, well, I guess Amy is just a bee
Yeah,
because
because
she
how
just
hard would it
canceled.
have been to be like, "Well, if it would make you feel more comfortable, I can take a video while I'm there today or pictures of the
Yeah.
place so you can see what it looks like,
Yeah.
what you'd expect, what it's like." But, like, also, this is not life and death. If
No.
your sister doesn't wanna go to your fake volunteer job with you, she doesn't have to,
No.
okay? That's it. But,
No, and why would
basically
I?
then Tammy, like, gives us another one of her stupid pity parties, and she's just like, "I was super excited to go with Amy, and now I'm butthurt." Do you honestly think that saying that justifies verbal assault? No.
Okay. So this is where I will play devil's advocate for a second.
Oh, alright, we're gonna get a fight.
Not that I agree with this, okay? But I'm
We're
just going to put
beefing.
this out here. I'm just putting this out here. If Tammy, by asking her sister to go and share something with her, like, "Hey, I think this would be fun. You should go do this with me," was Tammy's way of extending an olive branch, like putting herself out there, like, "Hey, let's go do this together." And then Amy was questioning it and not sounding excited about it. I can understand where Tammy's feelings were so hurt. She's like, "Fine, I don't fucking want you to go then because I put myself out." It's kind of like when you ask your husband to put out and then he says no. So you're like, "Well, fine, fuck it. I'm never going to have sex with you again." Like, but you know what I'm saying? It's like that extreme
Yeah. Yeah,
where
I
it's
do.
like,
I do get what you're saying. That
and I'm
could be
not
100% it. But again, Amy didn't cancel. Amy asked questions.
true.
That's all she said.
And I'm not trying to justify it because 1,000%, I still think Tammy is a thunder cunt and just needs, I don't know if we can
Yeah.
say that, but she's a terrible person.
I
I do not
agree.
like her. But I'm just
No.
saying to put a different spin on it, maybe that's why it was so extreme because she felt vulnerable and like she got let down.
Maybe because honestly, that could be it, which does not justify any of this.
No, it does
But
not.
Amy is the one who has established boundaries.
Yes.
Tammy is the one who does not like Amy's boundaries. And so
No.
I think if Tammy was trying to get Amy over Amy's wall, for
Yeah.
lack of a better word, and Amy doesn't want to go. Also,
No.
though, Amy just asked, "Are there going to be alpacas?"
No.
Which is
One
interesting
question.
because an alpaca didn't bite her.
No. It was a camel.
But
But
yeah.
maybe,
So
but who knows? Like maybe she rolled over and asked Brian, "Hey, are alpacas domestic?" And he was like, "I don't know why." And she was like, "Oh my
yeah.
god, they're going to be at the shelter." Like, or maybe she just
Yeah.
asked, like, "Do they keep those
Because
as pets?"
also Amy and Brian keep calling it a sanctuary, not a
Yeah.
shelter. So I think that they might be under the impression that it's more like a zoo environment
Yeah, where it's like, "Hey, I
and
can't take
not
care of my
cats and dogs.
horses. Come get this
Yes.
horse." Yeah.
That's what I think.
But
And
and like I
then
said,
production.
I'm
Yeah.
not
Go
trying to
ahead.
justify Tammy. It's just that is the
No.
only grace, and it is not enough grace to cover what she did. It's enough
No. Because what
grace to
she did was
text your sister
insane.
back and be like, "Okay, there's not any alpacas. If you don't want to go, it's fine." and then be
And
like,
then
"You know what?
then
I'm not sure." And be like, "Okay, then that's fine." And then pull yourself back and be like, "Okay, I'm in a bubble and I'm not gonna talk to you anymore because I put myself out there, and
or
now it's your
yeah,
turn to put
like
yourself out
now
there."
you can come to me if you
Yeah.
want.
That
Like that
that
would
is
have
a
been a
reasonable way.
reasonable reaction.
Yes, what she did was not reasonable by any stretch of the
No,
imagination. But that's just
it
my
wasn't.
justification.
And then like Tammy basically says that Amy just didn't want to get out of bed and that she doesn't owe her an apology, which makes me hate you even more.
Especially since
Because
you want Brittany
anyway,
to apologize. You were just talking this episode about how Brittany needs to apologize to you.
for being sassy in her house when
Yeah.
you're clearly a terrible person to live with.
Yeah.
Andrea looks like the life has drained from her eyes
Yeah.
living with Tammy.
No, no one is
So,
happy living with this woman. I mean,
no one's happy being around this woman. Like they're going to have to do so much PR work on Tammy for me to ever like her again.
yeah, and I
Like
never liked her to begin with. So I
no,
feel
not
like
really. I
and
mean,
I've
like
watched
during the Caleb portion when she was working on getting her life together and she seemed like she was trying to behave better,
yeah.
I did like her and I was hoping that she was improving, but for some reason now that she's had the surgery she needed and she jumped through the hoops she needed to jump through, no, we're just back to your personality.
Yeah. She's
And now
just
you're just skinnier and
she's
still
just
an ugly
terrible.
person.
Yeah,
So,
I don't like her. Like
no.
I know we talked about this earlier, but this is that How I Met Your Mother thing where you hate the main character, and I hate her so much. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can keep watching it maybe, but honestly, if today we were like, we're done with this, we're gonna do something else, I would be like, yes,
No, we're
anything.
not done. This is
She's
like what
so
I
bad.
love.
She's
I have
so
no
bad.
drama in my real life ever, so I'm like all in on this.
It's
It's
so
so
bad.
fun.
It's so bad.
It's so
It's so
fun.
bad.
But like then we go Brian is walking out into the living room ready to go and he's just like, "Amy, why aren't you dressed?" And then
Yeah.
she's just like, "Oh yeah, I'm not fucking going."
Yeah.
Like and she's just calmly sitting there
She's
painting,
painting. Yeah.
like just waiting for and then she basically tells him that she had a nightmare about getting bitten. And then she starts crying and then Brian like puts on his glasses and is like rubbing her back and reading the messages.
Yeah.
And then Amy says that when Tammy is upset, Tammy attacks what hurts you the most, your kids, your house, whatever will give her the most
Yeah.
power basically.
Yeah.
So, she'll use anything to hurt you. Um and then Amy does point out that like the animal shelter might be your safe place, but that doesn't mean that it's mine.
Yeah.
Like just cuz you like it doesn't mean I like it. Also, she never said she wasn't going cuz again, Brian is dressed and ready to go.
Yeah,
They were
because
going to go.
which means she didn't even wake Brian up for all this and was
No.
like, "Hey, just so you know, you can keep sleeping." Also, on a random side note, her taxidermy is looking very good for her wedding.
The snake
Yeah.
looked so
Yeah.
cool.
I was like,
I'm
"This
like
is."
so excited to see this wedding.
I am too. And it looks
I
like
think it's
she
going to
had
be
an
awesome.
anglerfish coming out of a like a deep sea diver helmet, and I was like,
It's going to be awesome,
I'm
dude.
kind of
I'm
excited
excited
for
about her
all this.
wedding.
But that was just a
Yeah.
side note. But no, I love how as soon as she gets upset, Brian just puts his stuff down. Like this
He puts
episode
his stuff down. Yeah.
made me like Brian so much more because he's just like, okay, well, what's going on?
Yes. Like now I'm like all in on Brian right now. Like I see what she sees. He's
Yeah.
really supportive in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Because she starts crying
But
because Tammy called her a deadbeat mom. And he's like, you're not. You're so good with your
you're
boys.
not. You're an amazing mom.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
saw it from the first time I saw you. And it's like, he gave her exactly what she needed to hear.
Mhm.
And then just sits down and
Because
starts reading the text messages, which is not going to make
yep.
him like her
And then he
sister.
does say he does ask her. He says, "Is this anything deeper because she went off the edge?"
Yeah.
Like he even Brian is seeing that like Tammy's gone way too far.
Yeah.
But like what do you think could be going on with your sister right now?
Yeah.
Because she's gone insane. But
Yeah.
and then Amy says that some of the things Tammy said are unforgivable and I 100% agree with that.
Yep.
Unforgivable.
Some of
This is
those
a
things.
scar that your sister is never going to heal from.
Yeah. As one of those sisters who tends to do that, like I tend to blow up and burn houses down. And I'm sorry for all those times I've done that, Audie. But this is a hard thing to learn and to live with. And you will
Yeah.
all if Tammy is a decent human being, she will always feel that when things like this come up. I'm not crying. But you know what I mean? Like, if she's a good
I
person,
can
she
only
will
think of you
always.
doing that once in our lives.
Yes, but it's still it's one of those traumatic things that will always haunt you, and if she's a good person, this will be that moment, but the thing is I don't even think this is one moment. I think this is one in a string. She
I
probably
think it
does this
is.
a
I think
lot.
it would take a lot for her to realize that she has damaged her sister. Like there's a like it's from Friends, I think, but it's the part where Ross is making the list of reasons to be with Rachel and reasons not to be with Rachel. And then Rachel finds the list and she basically just says, like, imagine everything, like the worst things that you think of yourselves, but then you find that someone you love and trust uses those as a justification to not be with you. So not only do they see all of the flaws that you thought no one else could see that you see in yourself, but they use them to not want to be a part of your life. That
Geez,
is
I
shit.
I never finished Friends. Please tell me they don't end up together.
Not in my head.
Oh, are you
Not my canon.
serious?
No.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, at the end of Friends, spoilers, because if you haven't watched it, it's 20 years old. But like,
Yeah, at this
um,
point, you should probably just.
it ended in like 2004 ish. So yeah, at the end of Friends, Ross and Rachel are back together.
And that happened? Ugh. This is why I
Yeah.
didn't watch
So and
Friends.
that happened before they dated the first time.
What?
Yeah, that happens before they ever date.
I'm
So
just.
anyway,
Ugh.
yeah,
Brother,
no. So
ugh.
I'm just saying that like this is something that Amy might forgive for, but
She
this
won't
is not
forget.
something that Amy will ever be able to forget.
No. And
That's just how this works. Your
that's the
words
difference.
will never be forgotten.
No, you can't take them
Ever.
back once they're out there.
No.
And not only that, but like she can screenshot them. Like when I quit at Claire's, my boss sent me some fake messages about what I wasn't worth and what and all that. And I screenshotted that and I still have a folder of it on my phone. So like
Just for when you want to like self flog.
no, just when I want to remember why I'm not friends with that person.
Oh,
and
yeah.
why
That's
and
a
why
horrible thing to do,
and why
which
that
is
was a good
also
choice.
why the one time I saw her at the mall, I ignored her.
Yeah.
So,
I
because
have
I was
yet
like,
to
uh-uh.
never talk to this woman again. But no, so like
No.
what if your sister screenshots that? Because she may be that kind of person who's just like gonna screenshot all this. So even if I do decide to let you back in, this will always be here.
This is always going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Because
even if
Amy was
it
so
fades,
calm
yeah,
in the
she was calm.
beginning. And it was
Yeah.
shocking. Like
It was
just
a shocking turn.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. This is
yeah.
because, like, I've had a couple moments in my life where someone has said something to me that has been horrible to hear, but like, and I don't think about those moments often, but there are times when I'm already doing like negative self speak.
Yeah.
And then all of those examples come back as reasons why I'm not good enough because
Oh
people
my
who
god.
love me also don't think I'm good enough. So I'm just saying, Amy will always remember this. This is a scar that you gave your sister
Yeah.
because you're a bad person. That's it.
That's
And your
yeah.
justification is that she hurt your feelings.
Because she didn't even not want to go. She asked a
No,
question.
she asked a question. And even if she hadn't have wanted to go to the shelter, is the shelter worth not having a sister?
Yeah, because what if it was just like, hey, I don't really feel like doing that today. How about we take you and we pick you up after your shift and we go out to eat? Or
Yeah. Let's go to lunch. Let's go to
yeah,
the arcade. Why don't we just I'll come over to your house and we'll like watch movies like we used to.
yeah.
Like anything. But anyway, Tammy sucks.
Tammy
I hate her.
sucks.
I hate her. She and Darlene can go off together.
I think that's why we hate her so much because the more this season goes on, like I think she is Darlene. I think out of all
I
the
think she
kids,
is.
she is the closest. That's why her
Yep.
and
And I
Darlene
think
are the
Darlene has
closest.
a soft spot for her.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I
Yep.
hate it. And I'm over it.
Yeah, I do too. Me too, but I'm
I'm
not over
just
it. I'm all in.
no, I'm over Tammy because at this point, if the next episode she had a heart attack, I'd be like, did she have a heart? That's crazy.
I didn't know she had one of those.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I feel
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
not
know.
she hasn't treated anybody like the small points that we've given her are bringing fart medication for Brittany.
Yes. That's literally the only point. And she dressed cute.
Yeah,
That's it.
and
Those are the
that
2 that I'm willing to give her today.
I just I don't see redeeming qualities in this woman.
No, I don't
Like,
either.
and I mean, we are sisters, clearly. Um, but it just doesn't make sense to me why you would continue to stay in this relationship.
I don't
Because
either. That's
Amy
why mm-mm.
is
Yeah.
treated so poorly by everybody in the family. Tammy's just the one who does it the worst.
Yeah, Tammy is the one who I think has benefited the most from doing this to Amy.
Yeah,
I think everyone else is more like, you know, I think that Amy needs a tenderer hand than they're willing to give. So they just treat her like they treat each other, not realizing that it hurts her
yeah,
and she keeps that with her. And I think that the other 3 siblings are emotionally mature enough to realize when they need to back off, and Tammy's not.
no. Because
So Tammy just goes all in. It's like she saw them bullying Amy, but then took it to the umpteenth level to
yeah,
fit in, thinking this is what we do. When in reality, they're like, no, that's not what we do.
yeah,
That's a lot.
we don't do that. That was a lot.
Yeah,
I
but
just I'm so disappointed with
mhm.
everybody.
Not with everyone. I'm not disappointed in Brian or Amy
But that's it.
or
Like
Amanda.
well, I feel like Amanda I miss and I know Amanda's dealing with health issues right now, so I'm giving her a pass. But old Amanda I have seen has no problem screaming and yelling at people. I wish Amanda would have been more upset with Tammy for well, and me. It's like, no. We did he say?
Yeah, I think that that's just Amanda already said at the beginning of that she's not getting involved. Like,
Yeah.
but I do wish that the 3 of them would have clapped back at Tammy and been like, "No, this
Yeah.
isn't about you. It's about Brittany."
Yeah.
But
If you want it to
this
be
is
about you,
just
then book your own trip.
yeah, or have Andrea plan a trip for you and then she can invite us.
And
Like,
Andrea
this is
is
Chris's trip for
dying.
Brittany.
Like
Yeah.
Andrea's face just looks like shopping in the
I
going back, shopping in the antique mall looked like she was in hell. Like this is the seventh
yeah,
layer
and
of hell.
I'm pretty sure they're engaged now.
Uh,
Yeah. I'm pretty sure
are
they're
they
still
engaged or is she
together.
just saying it?
They're engaged.
Did
Um,
it are they really? Or like did Tammy ask? Because if Tammy asked, I'm
I hope
making
not.
it less.
Oh no, she has a ring now. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. I just oh my god, I just hate her. I hate her. And I really want Andrea to find someone who fulfills her because I don't know what their personal life is like, but Tammy's the kind of person who's going to leave victims everywhere she goes
Yeah. And
because
maybe
I feel like I don't know. I don't know. That's just what I think.
I just don't I had issues with Brian. I've had issues with Amy, but I've never hated I don't think either one of them as much as I hate Tammy right now.
No. Even when like the season with the beach, the fight at the beach,
Yeah.
I wasn't this mad at Amy. I was more concerned about what's going on with Amy,
Yeah.
where this is just Tammy. This is just Tammy being Tammy.
Yeah, and I'm
So,
tired. I'm tired of this is like blaming it on it's like blaming it, oh, well, I haven't had my coffee yet, so I'm okay to like stab 3 people. It's like, no, that's Tammy's just a bee.
she is I'll say it, she's a bitch. And I
Yes.
cannot stand her. And I agree with the C word you used earlier. And I know some people don't like that word.
Yeah.
So I won't say it again, but
Is it
full capital, see you next Tuesday. But next time, it's called Nobody's Butt Monkey. I wonder what that means. And
what?
in the previews, we see Tammy's friend coming over to talk about the drama
Who
that
is
happened with
that
Amy.
guy?
I think he's been in another episode. I don't remember who he is though.
Okay.
And then Tammy says that Amy has blocked her. Good. And then
Yeah.
it looks like we go cake tasting with Amy and Brian, but Amy's nauseous. So that's going to be a storyline. And then Andrea gets Tammy and Amy together to reconcile and looks horrified by the results. All right. So we'll cover that next 2 weeks. Hang on. We'll cover that next week. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Seasoned sisters, they're not quite a thing.